Hey everybody, this is Jessica, the world's most productive nurse practitioner, and you may be a new grad or about to be a new grad or somebody who is hating your job and looking for another one or getting ready to look for a new one. And I want to give you some questions that you want to ask a potential employer, but you also want to ask yourself as you're going through that process to really determine whether or not this potential new workplace might be a good fit for you with regard to time management and how the flow of the day goes at this prospective new place. You should be, I hope, thinking about the job search process, not unlike dating, sorry to say, but it is about trying to find the right match. In a perfect world, it would be mutually beneficial, and you really should be evaluating them as much as they are evaluating you, because it should be both sides kind of looking to find the right fit. That doesn't always happen. I think actually it's probably the minority of times that actually happens, but let's do what we can to change that. Okay, so here are some questions that I want you to think about as you're going through this process, and actually ask these, right? Not just think about it, but actually ask it. First question: how is the department staffed? And asking this question is going to give you a sense of how much support you'd have in this position. That can be double-edged, right? Too much support can mean not, you would think, how could that be a bad thing, right? But too much support, who's paying all of these people? If you've got phone nurses, you've got flow staff nurses, you've got front desk people, you've got somebody to help with prior auths, which I've had, it's great. But who's paying for those salaries? That's coming from the billable hours that you generate. Okay, so there's not really a hard and fast answer about what is the right amount of support staff, but you should really think about that critically, okay? Because the more staff there is, the harder you and everybody else who generates revenue, which are all the providers, the harder they're going to have to work. Okay, next question. Are rooming staff assigned to individual providers, or do they work round robin where they're just taking the next person that comes in? They just take them next up kind of thing. And if they do have people that are assigned to providers, sometimes that's called being married, definitely ask to meet them. But you know what? You should ask to meet them no matter what, because whoever the people are that are bringing folks back for you, that are rooming patients for you, they're going to have a significant impact on your work life and your life, okay? And you're going to have an impact on theirs as well. So do you want to find out after you've been there for about a month that it is not a good fit, or would you rather kind of have a chance to get even a little bit of FaceTime, a quick hello? More than that would really be good. But do you want to have some time to talk with them a little bit and have a little bit of a conversation and see if it's a good personality fit before you even consider a job offer? Yeah, I think you should. Next question. What is the ratio of rooming staff to providers? Okay, and the reason that you want to think about this is, what if you've got two staff that are rooming patients for one provider? They're bringing patients back twice as fast as you're seeing them. I have been there, and you are going to be slammed all day, every day. Even if you like a challenge, you can't do that forever. It's a really bad ratio. But on the flip side, if you have one staff member who is bringing patients back for two providers, rooming for two providers, that's a pace that's geared more to the provider, and generally it's going to be less stressful. Again, no guarantees, but it's a little bit better setup, and it's a place where you're not going to be hitting the ground running, not only every day, but like from your first day of working at this place. That's not a good fit, I would think, for most people. Okay, next question. What are the credentials of the rooming staff? Are they MAs? Are they LPNs? Are they RNs? And the reason you want to ask this, the question behind this question, is whether these people are going to be working under their own license or yours. Think about that, right? If they are nurses, if they are licensed as LPNs, they're licensed as RNs, anything they do or say or don't do or don't say is on them. That's on their license, okay? But if you have people that are techs, that are MAs, that might be certified, it might be very knowledgeable, but from a licensure standpoint, their actions Could it be something that you might end up being liable for? Do you want that? That's definitely something to think about, okay? So if you're getting ready for the job search process and if you want to know more about this, consider picking up my book, if you have not already, Secrets from the World's Most Productive Nurse Practitioner. And if you'd like to talk about how I might be able to help you one-on-one, feel free to send me a message. But until next time, talk to you soon.